Kessa is now available on the iPhone and iPad. Both the version on iPhone and iPad has an inbox to allow you organize your work and also review. You can connect your projects to GitHub, create PRs, reviews, and make them on iPad and also on the iPhone. On the iPad, there is a sidebar for all your charts, so you have a split view for your charts and where your project is being generated. On both iPhone and iPad, the review screen covers full PR, comments, and checks. You can add or change reviewers, read comments, and also prompt an agent to resolve them. Both versions have inbox to help you and your agents stay organized. With the inbox, you can easily see your progress and what needs your attention. To get started on both iPhone and iPad, you should go to the iOS App Store. I have now launched the App Store on my iPhone, so you have noticed I have it already downloaded. I'm going to open it on my iPhone. There are several integration options for both versions. So you have noticed here, for source control, you can connect GitHub, GitLab, and more. There is also messaging integrations, so you can connect Slack, Microsoft Teams, Linear, and more, or even add an MCP server. Once you create your first project, all your conversations will appear in the inbox. The compose or prompt area supports dictation, so we can press the microphone button on the bottom right to start writing a prompt and send it. From the module selector, we have all the available coding agents from the desktop. You can also add context to your prompt by tapping the plus button. So from here, you can ask the module to plan. You can add photos, screenshots. You can take a new photo with the device's camera, add files and MCP servers. So this is Kessa on iPhone. Let's also look at Kessa on the iPad. On the iPad, you should launch the iOS App Store and search for Kessa. I have it already installed, so I will open it. The UI is quite similar to that of the iPhone. However, over here we have a sidebar. You can search, create a new agent, and it also shows your inbox. Let's hide the sidebar and go to the compose area. Let's add this prompt. We want to create a SwiftUI drawing app called Free Sketch using the Apple Pencil Kit and PaperKit frameworks. Let's leave the coding agent as Opus 5 and send the prompt. So we just started a project on the iPad. On the iPhone, you have seen here, we have one working project. I'll tap that to open it. So the iPhone version is synced with the one on iPad. The Kessa project we started on the iPad also syncs with the desktop version of Kessa. So with Kessa desktop, over here under workspaces, you have noticed we have the same project, Free Sketch Drawing App. Here is the prompt I added on iPad, and on the right, we have all the files generated. They are also shown here, so we have all these Swift files. I can go to the file navigator and preview each one of them. Before you create your Kessa project on the iPhone or iPad, it is great to begin with a GitHub repo. I have already moved the one I created on the iPad to my GitHub repo. You have noticed here I have the app Free Sketch. If you want to download it and try it out, you can find a link in the description of the video. We have all the project directories and files. So let's look at how to run the project in Xcode. I have already launched it. You have noticed here we have the same directory structure and we have all the Swift files here. Let's select a device to run it on. Over here you have noticed my iPhone is selected. I will change that and choose any of these simulated devices and run it from here. So we now have our Free Sketch app. We can sketch, design, and brainstorm as well. Let's try creating a new sketch. I will call it First Sketch. I will then leave the size as freeform and also select a blank canvas and create it. You have noticed we have the default pencil kit drawing tools. So we can pick any of these drawing tools, change the size, and start drawing on the canvas. We have the pencil tools, eraser tool, color picker, and more. There are some configuration options as well as a menu to add different things, such as adding photos, note, shapes, and more. So this is how you can get started with Kessa on the iPhone and iPad